Today I'm going to show you how to enter Amazon's gated categories.
Let me sober up. Let me face things over and over again.
What's up guys, TJ here with another Fulfillment by Amazon video. If you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to talk about how to enter Amazon's gated categories. If you are new selling on Amazon, you probably don't realize that there are some categories that you do have to kind of apply to enter, and I'm going to show you which ones those are and how to gain access to those. So let's jump right into the video, guys. So this is a list of all of the categories, or not all of them, but most of the categories that are gated categories within Amazon. And if this is one of the items that you want to sell, you are going to have to go through extra steps in order to actually sell those products on Amazon, especially if there is an ASIN already assigned to that item. When I first started selling watches on Amazon, I had been selling watches on eBay for years and years before I started selling them on Amazon, but I didn't realize that, you know, I had come up with this big huge plan. I had did a private label. I negotiated a price for these watches. I ordered them. I had them sent to my house, and when they got here, you know, I went on to Fulfillment by Amazon, and I was going to create my listing for my items. I was going to create the ASIN and all that. Well, you know, Amazon put a hold on me. They said, wait, hold on. You have to apply to sell watches. You can't just come on Amazon and sell watches, you know. So I had to go through and do a lot of research on how to gain access. And the funny thing is, I'm going to give you the whole process of how to do it. And you need to make sure you do this process, because you may not be as lucky, you know, for me, but you know, I shot all my stuff into them, and they you know, automatically gave me access. I'm not sure because I sell other items on Amazon, they gave me that access that quickly, but I have heard horror stories of people that have ordered products, you know, with the intent to sell them, and then when they actually got the products, you know, they can't sell them on Amazon. You know, it's kind of going to be devastating if you've invested a lot of money and you can actually sell your product. So I'm going to give you a kind of a real world example, kind of from start to finish, how to get what you need to send in, compile it all, and send it in. I'm going to do it with the screencast video, so let's do that right now. Alright guys, to get started, what you're going to do is you're going to pick a day that you can go get your items. You need to have a list of what you're going to get. So in this example, we're going to try to gain entry into the grocery category within Amazon. And to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase three different candy items from the grocery section of each store. I've chosen Walmart, Walgreens, and Rite Aid. One thing you're going to want to do is only purchase items that you're needing for FBA. It's going to make it easier when you are preparing your receipts. Once you get your receipts, you will only have 90 days to submit your receipts. So make sure that, you know, if you go pick up your items on Saturday, you need to go ahead and submit your receipts on Saturday or Sunday, you know, within a couple of days. Don't have them for 2 or 3 months, and then, you know, your receipts are no good anymore. My suggestion is to, when you go into the grocery store, just buy the cheapest items that you can find. When I gained entry into the watches category, I purchased like $3 to $5 watches. I didn't purchase anything, you know, expensive. I didn't go out and get me a Rolex or anything like that. I just got the cheapest watches that I could get, because you're not actually going to be selling these watches. You are just selling these types of watches. You know, you are just selling watches in general. So you don't need to get anything. You don't actually have to get anything that is sold on Amazon. I would suggest finding items that they do sell on Amazon, or that are close to items that they sell on Amazon, because they will have an ASIN. Even if you are creating your own ASIN, it's going to be necessary for you to show, your purchase orders, which is going to be your receipts, having an ASIN number on them. You also may return these items once you gain access to the category. You don't even have to wait. Once you get your receipt, you get things home. You get your receipt scanned. You can take those items back. I'm going to be honest. I purchased 9 watches and I returned all 9 of those watches because, well, no, I kept one for my little boy. But you can return the items. It's no big deal for you to return them. I also will get 3 to 4 items per category from the 3 different places. So I chose, like I said, Walmart, Walgreens, and Rite Aid when I did mine. I'm only going to show you an example of the Walmart one because that's the easiest one for me to go to and get a receipt from, so I can show you exactly how to do this. So what you want to do is go into the store, pick up your 3 different items. Here I'm just going to choose 3 different types of candy to get, and we're going to purchase those. So here is the info that you need to include on your receipt. You're going to need the store name and address, which is normally pre-printed on the receipt. You're going to need the date of purchase, which is normally pre-printed on the receipt, and this is how they verify that it's been within the 90 days that they have specified. You're going to need your seller name, so whatever your Fulfillment by Amazon or Amazon seller name is. You're going to need your phone number, email address, and actual physical address or website on the receipt. Your info doesn't have to be pre-printed. You can add it on there. I'm going to add it on here with paint. And you also going to have your item name and info and ASIN number printed on the bottom of the receipt, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go up here to your search. You want to type in restricted categories. You'll click on categories and products requiring approval, and you can read through all of this, but what we want to do is click on gourmet grocery and gourmet food. So that's the restricted category that I'm going to request approval for. It's going to give you all the seller requirements. Make sure that you meet all these requirements. If you're going to do a Fulfillment by Amazon thing, you don't really have to worry about like late shipments or anything like that. But defect rate, you want to make sure you have a good defect rate, and your pre-fulfillment cancellation rate is this amount. Now, if you are a new seller, then it will waive these because, of course, they won't have any data to go by. But once you start selling, you can be bumped if you do not meet these seller requirements. So this is the product requirements. Make sure you read through everything and know what you are requesting approval for. If you're selling food or something that's already being sold or already has an ASIN, then you're going to meet all these requirements. So you're not going to have to worry about that. So just read through all of this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to click on request approval. Alright, so product requirements. First thing it's going to ask you is, are the grocery products that you intend to sell new? You're going to say yes, they're new. How many products do you intend to sell? Normally I do 6 to 100. And check all that apply. Normally I just click on my products have UPCs. Now, if you go with what I did earlier, you are going to have UPC codes. If you are purchasing in bulk and selling them, they're going to have a UPC code. If it's something that you're manufacturing yourself, like my watches, then you are going to have to purchase or generate UPCs and add a barcode to your product. I'm going to continue. So here we go. So we have our 3 POs, which is going to be our receipts. Now you can choose any one of these and do it, but if you go through if you do these 3 right here, you're going to have to upload a bunch more information, and you don't want to do that. So what you want to do is you want to click on your 3 invoices. It's going to tell you that they must be dated on or after April 9th, which is 90 days from today, backwards. And you have to have the issuer's name, address, phone number, email, or website. Like I told you earlier, invoices must have your business name, your contact information, the address, phone number, email, or website, and obscure any pricing information. So I'm going to show you how to do that here in a little bit. We're going to click I agree. And this right here is where you're going to upload your file. So we'll upload our files there. I'm not going to upload them right now, but once you upload your files, it's going to go to submit application. You're just going to submit your application. Make sure you have everything that you need on there to submit. Also, just kind of as an extra thing, what I do is I'll go right here and I'll type in, the 3 different items that I post. I'll go ahead and type in what they are. So from Walmart, I had crunch. Put on here BUNC, bunch of crunch, 3.2 ounce, and I'm going to put the ASIN number EOC043. So I just let them know any kind of extra information is going to help you gain access quicker. So like on here I put Walmart, bunch of crunch, 3.2 ounce, and this is the ASIN number. And then like for the next thing I may have Walgreens, and I may have lemon head, 3.2 ounce, ASIN BCC. So something like that. So this is what you want to make sure that you have each receipt that you have, the item, the weight, or the amount, and the ASIN number from Amazon. Now, if you don't have an ASIN number, you can do something that's relatively close and put the ASIN number there. That's just going to give them some extra information for selling. Alright guys, so that should be everything you need to do to get into those gated categories. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'll also leave any links that I've discussed in the description below. Also, when you do finally get access to whatever category you're trying to get into, I will go ahead and attempt to get into all the rest or any others that you can foresee selling in. If you want to sell grocery, but you may want to sell watches later on, or you may want to sell cosmetics later on, I will go ahead and try to gain entry into those as well. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks.